High fives and handshakes all round before we begin. It's almost time for kickoff in this Group B match day 2 encounter between DR Congo's under-17s and the under-17s from Côte d'Ivoire. DR Congo coach Denis Makenga-Mulamba opts for 3 changes for this second match, including the enforced switching out of #1 goalkeeper Sumbu, who picked up an injury whilst conceding the opening goal in the first game. Henri Bengele comes into the defence. Serafin Tantu takes over from John Elika in the centre of midfield. Watch out for Titi and Loco up front for DR Congo. They had chances in the first game. They weren't able to make the most of them. But Titi especially tested the goalkeeper on 2 or 3 decent occasions for DR Congo, who were eventually overpowered by Uganda. There were moments to build on. There is quality in the side if they can settle. Denis Makenga's team could still pose a threat here today. No changes needed for Côte d'Ivoire boss Basiliki Diabate. The teams line up for the pre-match photos. They'll exchange the pennants. The 2 captains will meet in the middle in front of referee Mohamed Rafik in just a moment. Soko, centre-back for Côte d'Ivoire, who wears the captain's armband. Ortega Kabundi, attacking midfielder for DR Congo, leads his nation out as the captain. Looks as though the coin toss has been won by Côte d'Ivoire. Pennants exchanged, a final photo call, and we'll have a look at the Côte d'Ivoire lineup. It's the same 11 which started against Cameroon in game 1. Adama Diabate, really strong goalkeeper with the #1 jersey for the Young Elephants. Same back 4. Rafat Bamba, Zoko the captain, and Mori Doumbia. They've changed the formation from the 4-1-4-1 that they used last time out, but Côte d'Ivoire stick with the same 11. Boulaye Cissé was sent off in game 1. He's unavailable for selection in this second match in Group B. Everything else is as you were for Côte d'Ivoire, and they'll hope the results and the performance are just the same as well. It's DR Congo in the light blue, who are preparing to get us underway. It's Loco, the striker, who was really busy, very industrious up front. And DR Congo get us going on match day 2. A tough task awaits against Côte d'Ivoire. The Young Leopards in light blue, the Young Elephants in the orange. They come in with the tag of favourites today. Qualification within touching distance for the Young Elephants. The groups, if points are level after 3 games, they're decided first by head-to-head. And as Côte d'Ivoire came out on top against Cameroon in their opener, they would be guaranteed a place within the top 2 in the group. if they take all 3 points today. That's the target. That's what they want, Côte d'Ivoire. For DR Congo, first things first, it's about getting their first goal in this competition. In history, it would be a new chapter in youth football history for DR Congo. Easy to forget, they're still debutants in this tournament. It might be their second game, but it's still their first ever appearance at the Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON. If you look at the scoreline alone, it's easy to imagine that they were completely outclassed by Uganda, but as strong as Uganda looked, Congo did carve out their chances. Can DR Congo get themselves on the board today? That's the first aim. They might get themselves a corner here. It's tracking back to do, and it's done really well. Côte d'Ivoire keeping the ball in play. Kabundi, DR Congo captain, tried to get over and win it back. Throw in for DR Congo, nothing more. It's Makila, the fullback, who takes the throw in and gets this started for DR Congo. It's Jesse Wunda who was replaced as the other fullback on the other side for DR Congo. Emery Bengele, at number 6, in his place. Makila was busy in the first game, was beaten to the ball for Uganda's first goal. Two centre-backs, Kidiaka and Gamba, really the players that you want, and the goalkeeper's in all kinds of trouble here. Côte d'Ivoire putting the pressure on. The flag would have bailed out DR Congo in any case. Heart-in-mouth moment though for Hugo Mambote. There's Denis Makenga surveying the scene from the dugout once more. Forced into the change, of course, of Sumbu. Took a knock whilst conceding that opening goal. Unfortunate for the number 1 shot stopper. A chance for Hugo Mambote Mandia. He made a couple of saves, but ultimately conceded twice. Beaten once from a corner deep into the 6-yard box. No defenders in there to help him in the physical battle. The ball was just knocked over the line by Uganda right at the end of the first 45 minutes, and ultimately that probably killed off DR Congo's chances of getting back into it. We're looking at a 1-0 deficit at the break, and instead it was 2. Now that's been given away in the DR Congo defence. First chance to really get into the box. Yao, the striker, turns and gets it back across well. Is patted down by the goalkeeper. Youssouf Diabaté with the first shot of the day from Côte d'Ivoire. Hubert Yao, who was on the score sheet in game 1. He picked up the loose pass there. Did well in the box for Côte d'Ivoire and found teammate Diabaté as well. Something for the Côte d'Ivoire to start with. It's cleared away, but DR Congo will win it back via Kabundi. Couldn't quite bring it under control that time, the young Leopards. Take the throw in instead. It's Basariki Diabaté. No changes needed from Coach Diabaté. Happy with what he saw in the first game. He needed second half goals. Normandie and Hubert Yao both scoring fairly shortly after the interval, after the restart, to get Côte d'Ivoire on their way to that opening victory against Cameroon. Cameroon have now really mixed things up in the group with a 1-0 victory against Uganda today. 5 minutes played. DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0. Ronald Makila waiting to take the next throw in down the left-hand side for DR Congo. It's worth reiterating, all 8 of the teams that qualify for the quarter-finals here at the Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON, they will all book a place at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup as well. Big, big prize on offer. And if you can't get into one of those coveted top 2 spots and get yourself through to the quarter-finals, 2 of the 4 third-place teams will be able to book the last 2 tickets to the Under-17 World Cup as well, for good measure. 4 third-place sides will enter a playoff. The 2 victors will also secure that big prize of qualification. Obviously, everybody wants to win this tournament. They want to keep going through the knockout stages and do the best that they can. If you can't win it, the next goal is definitely getting one of those spots at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. 10 African spots available for the CAF sides. There's a lot to play for, even for sides like DR Congo, of course, who are far from out of it yet. Keeps the group stages really exciting down to match day 3, of course. There's still so much to be played for. Luko protesting his innocence, saying that he was getting pushed and pulled and fouled. Congo throw, it just goes wrong though. The ball cushioned back by Kabundi. Out it goes for the Côte d'Ivoire throw instead. Good tackling on the halfway line. It will be Côte d'Ivoire ball. Heisman just making sure it was taken from the right spot, and Côte d'Ivoire can knock it into the defence. Send one down the middle. It's a foot race on, and the goalkeeper's got to make sure he gets this right. Another heart-in-mouth moment for Hugo Mambote, the goalkeeper. He did get it right there. Nodded the ball back into the box. Collected it with his hands as calm as you like, but that was coming at him with some pace. It won't have been easy at all for the keeper to adjust to that. Congo have gone down the other end and won themselves a throw-in down by the corner flag. Makila again over to take. It's miscontrolled. It's cleared away. Only cleared as far as Kiyaka. He can send something back into the box. Goalkeeper has made that his own. Adama Diabate. Diabate, the man in pink, voted best goalkeeper in the West African WAFU qualifying championships. Best goalkeeper and hero of the penalty kicks in the final of that qualifying tournament. Côte d'Ivoire did come out with the win. Yamoussoukro playing on home turf. They got all the way to the final. Diabate's penalty saves helped them to a 4-3 victory over Ghana in that final, having drawn 0-0. That's a great ball into the middle, and it's tipped over the top well by the goalkeeper. Côte d'Ivoire corner, but it could have been the opener. Brilliant reflex stop by Hugo Mambote. Côte d'Ivoire have to decide which side they'll take the corner from. Went out in a very central position. Normandie delivering the cross, the little slip in the defence allowed him to get the ball across with no pressure. Good clean contact in the middle. Very, very good reflex stop. So keep DR Congo level at 0-0 here. Côte d'Ivoire corner. 10th minute of the game. First chance to send something in from this left-hand side. The far side, everybody misses it. Normandie does hit the deck in the box, but it won't be a hint of a penalty shout there really for Côte d'Ivoire. DR Congo survive against the best Côte d'Ivoire attack of the day so far. 10 minutes gone. A couple of awkward moments out by the edge of his penalty area for Hugo Mambote. Now one really smart stop to put down in his highlight reel as well. Whistle goes, and it goes Côte d'Ivoire's way. The Young Elephants have the free kick by the halfway line. Kabundi standing near it. scoops down the right-hand side. It's one to chase over the top. Yao gets onto the end of it. What can he do as he's forced towards the corner flag? It's cleared well down the flank, but sent back up to the edge of the area and volleyed away. Maybe something that Loco could get underneath. He commits the offence right on the halfway line. Côte d'Ivoire ball once more. Just got there a little bit behind the captain, Ange. Loco did hit the back of the net in the opening game against Uganda. One really decent finish, dispatched into the far corner, but unfortunately for him and DR Congo, started the run from an offside position. Everything else really fell to the number 11, Titi. Most of his shots too close to the goalkeeper for DR Congo's liking. So the first real stoppage in play in this first half. Chance for DR Congo to just regroup a little bit as Rondon Makela gets back to his feet. Went down off the ball after an earlier incident. DR Congo have started this game pretty well, it has to be said. Côte d'Ivoire look capable of striking at any moment, though. Might be another free kick for Côte d'Ivoire when this ball is won back. Young Elephants will keep it, and they'll move into the box. The pass out right. Bazongo drops it back, and the offside flag eventually is up. DR Congo can relieve the pressure. Koulibaly took over, sent it back into the defence. The pass across the middle is a little bit overhit. Gives Côte d'Ivoire some work to do, but can break away up to halfway at least. It's chipped out to the left flank, but the ball was underhit. DR Congo will send it down the right. It was a nice pass initially. The ball just knocked on to the right-hand side by Mbombo. Just got a bit too much of a thick contact on it. Sent it out for the throw-in. They've done well to win it back again, DR Congo. Can they establish themselves in possession? Win the free kick. Tega Kabundi is fouled as he turns and looked to prod the ball back towards a teammate on the halfway line. It's floated up towards Loco, the target man in the box for DR Congo. It was a nice idea to try and take it quickly, but you'd imagine against the back four of Côte d'Ivoire, they've got to be a little bit more specific with their intentions. It was a hit and hope towards the number 19. He was crowded out. Alex Bamba and Ange really imposing Côte d'Ivoire centre-backs. Cleared up the danger. And it's all the way back with Hugo Mambote, the DR Congo goalkeeper, who's made one really smart stop already today. It's hit long downfield. Kabundi will pick up the loose ball. Just puts too much on the pass then. As DR Congo sent it out towards the flank. Well, first things first. The young Leopards have come through the first 15 minutes unscathed. Yes, thanks to one good Hugo Mambote save as he tipped the ball over the top. But again, much like in the first game, positives to build upon for DR Congo. Côte d'Ivoire will have this down in the corner. Dubia throws it in. Doesn't make it into the box. It's a clash there. It's going to go DR Congo's way. It's the new captain, Kabundi. Elika wore the captain's armband in game 1. Kabundi, the captain for game 2, and he's getting stuck in there like a captain. DR Congo can get things restarted with the free kick from the right-back position. It's worth mentioning that off-field controversy has marred this build-up to the game for DR Congo. Young Leopards in the news for all the wrong reasons, not footballing reasons. Controversy over key players from qualifying not making the final cut for the squad. Many wondering in DR Congo what the reasons were for that. Some speculation about the reasons, but whatever happened, like Aristotle Bokia, the captain from qualifying, Del Piero Natali, the top scorer in qualifying, not here. That's an excellent block from the shots. It was a tight angle on the right-hand side of the penalty area, but the DR Congo defenders had to be equal to it. And Hubert Yao was blocked off emphatically. He has picked up a corner for his side. Really good defending from Gamba. Gamba and Kidiaka, both excellent in the first half as well for DR Congo against Uganda. Really strong central defensive pairing. They couldn't keep up that level for the whole 90 minutes. He conceded twice from crosses. The two centre-backs weren't in there in the right place to get the ball first. Côte d'Ivoire will loop the corner into the box. It's up, but not really away. It's lifted back into the middle. There could be danger here. It's low across. And does the flag stay down? It has come up to the rescue of DR Congo. Well, for a split second, Côte d'Ivoire thought that they had the lead. We'll get a better look at it here. No doubt about it at all. Yao offside initially and offside for the second ball across. There wasn't too much in it in the end. He was offside in the first phase, but he could have been close to being level with the ball, Hubert Yao, for the square ball across. I think he was just ahead of play. And therefore, the goal will not stand. The video monitor like to be called into action for referee Mohamed Awina. He's heard what he needed to hear. The game can restart. It's given away by the goalkeeper. Never words that you want to hear when your team has the ball. Côte d'Ivoire can't quite bring it under control quickly enough to make anything of that. Instead, it's awkwardly made its way from right to left, and they'll have a throw-in. DR Congo will be keen to get this back because it was gifted to Côte d'Ivoire. A strong challenge, and Zoko sends it down the left. Côte d'Ivoire beginning to look dangerous. Great footwork to get to the edge of the area. It's a risky challenge from Makela, but he made it just in the nick of time. That's great technical quality from this Côte d'Ivoire side. There's another evidence of it. Shot wide of the side netting, the flag up in any case. Not for the first time today. Côte d'Ivoire have a promising attack. It wouldn't have come to anything anyway. The referee, Mohamed Rafik Awina, has called for the stretcher straight away here. Several DR Congo players have thrown themselves into challenges that they felt that they had to make. Slip there in the middle. Has it resulted in a problem that will force Dennis Makenga into another early change? To make a first half switch in the first game when Sumbu, the keeper, got injured. It's not really what you need. 2 games running.
Offside.
It's Banza who's been helped to his feet here. Does look to be in a bit of pain as he makes his way off. Hopefully he'll be okay to continue. Jwel on the touchline looking very much ready to replace Sugar Banza. Shame from a Banza. At least he was able to walk off the field under his own steam. He didn't need the stretcher, but it is the end of the evening's work for Sugar Mabanza. The second successive game, DR Congo forced into a substitution in the first half. You've got a feel for Mabanza. Representing your nation on the continental stage is so important. It's such a proud moment for all of these players. DR Congo yet to get their first goal in the under-17 AFCON. Mabanza wanted to be part of the side that achieves some of these historical firsts for DR Congo. A first point, a first goal. You take either of those right now. A long way to go if they're going to come away with a point or more today. Stays in play down the left-hand side. DR Congo fighting for it until eventually it crosses the line between the dugouts. Côte d'Ivoire throw. Tega Kabundi again, trying to get himself involved with everything. He's really looking to get on the ball wherever possible. Try and make things happen for DR Congo. Jwel Team, the player who's come on with the withdrawal, the enforced change of Mabanza. Titi, winger, has gone down as well. Luko turned but played the ball into the middle without really looking. Hagafat to make the throw down the right for Côte d'Ivoire. Knocked back, but Makila can dispossess them. For Titi, how fit is he? After pulling up just a moment to go, Titi goes for goal, gets it all wrong. Went for the spectacular. It's impressive stuff in the first place. To flick the ball inside and open up a bit of room, but his teammates up top there maybe have wished that he went for a different option. Tried to score from way out, and the odds were pretty low. Snatched at the shot and sent it well wide of the front post. "25 minutes played. Still goalless between DR Congo and Côte d'Ivoire. DR Congo yet to get their first point in the group. Côte d'Ivoire looking to back up a win in match day 1 with another in match day 2. They've had the best chance of the evening so far. Cross from Nomandi. Poked goalwards by Huad Yao. Tipped over the top brilliantly by Hugo Mambote. It's just inside the first 10 minutes. Since then, things a little tighter. Yao and Lumangi found the back of the net early in the second half against Cameroon. I'm sure they would hope not to have to wait so long this time. Mazongo has been fouled. Gamba was clambering all over the back of Chance Bazongo. Clipped the heels in the end. Free kick for Côte d'Ivoire. It's down near the corner flag, but that's it. Dangerous position for Côte d'Ivoire. Congo will have to be alert. Going for the two-man wall on the edge of the box, but might leave them a little bit light in the middle. Make sure ready to win the aerial duel as well, as Hubert Yao is tied up. Referee Arena making sure that everything's legal in the centre. It's going to be a left-footed delivery from Guy. We've seen one of these was good already tonight. This one way over the back post, but the goalkeeper was intent on making it his. He could have left it, really. Chance still alive for now, and it's smashed away to some kind of safety. Kabundi probably wish he got that further downfield. Back out from whence it came. Free kick down in the corner is now throw-in down in the corner for Côte d'Ivoire. It's lofted into the middle. It's headed away, but not too far away. He almost put it back in with interest for Côte d'Ivoire. Instead, they are eventually forced back towards Adama Diabate. It's been a while since Diabate had anything really to do in the game. Before chasing this forward, they could be in behind here. Crucially, it's Ngamba who gets there first. That was an extraordinary Côte d'Ivoire attack. The ball over the top. 4 orange shirts looked odds on to get there first. Senna Ngamba turning up crucially in DR Congo colours at just the right time. It could have been almost a walk-in for the Côte d'Ivoire forward line. Wonder if the offside trap went wrong there somewhere for DR Congo, because they were so exposed. Half-hour mark is approaching in Rabat. Still goalless between DR Congo and Côte d'Ivoire for now. 3-man wall. Kinyaka. It's Kabundi at the centre. Ombo in there as well. Côte d'Ivoire free kick. Is it one to strike directly? Yes, it is! And it's away! The woodwork has saved DR Congo. A spectacular free kick. Mambote flying to his right to try and keep it out. Did he get a touch on it as well? Almost superb from Côte d'Ivoire. Again, they're just about repelled. I'm sure we'll get another replay of that free kick at some point. That was struck with some venom. The way it flew past the wall, it looked as though it was going to nestle in the corner of the DR Congo net, but not quite. The half-hour mark has been reached. DR Congo still holding on, but that is exactly what they're doing at the moment, just holding on. There's been very little for the likes of Titi, for Mbombo, for Loco, to sink their teeth into in an attacking sense. Elephants beginning to struggle against the young elephants. Is out to get this again. Likes to get out. I'm sure he wins it. Multi. There's one cross where he left himself vulnerable. Chased all the way to the far side of the box when the ball was going nowhere dangerous. He's never likely to win it. Made some decent saves tonight, though.
Good, you can play.
Number 16.
You can play.
He's played long downfield. Simple enough for the Côte d'Ivoire fullback to head it away. So Congo need to win the ball back inside the Côte d'Ivoire half if they're to create some kind of opening, but they can't do it. Romangui driving down the right again. That's going to be a free kick this time in favour of Kidiaka. Uses his body well there, is Kidiaka. Got across in front of Romangui. Header on is a good one. If they keep it in play with Titi, they can. Can he drive around the side there? Trying to just touch it past Alex Bamba. D'Ivoire throw is the end result. Mohamed Arafat waiting to take it. In fact, it's Ronald Makela who will get to take it for DR Congo instead. Arafat has been made to turn the ball over. DR Congo cross, headed away before it reached the centre of the box. To clear downfield. Gamba leaves it for his goalkeeper, who will let it just run back into the penalty area so he can pick it up. DR Congo did get wins. The likes of Gabon, the Central African Republic in qualifying. Lost out in their category to eventual winners, Cameroon. Loko went to ground heavily there. He was fouled with a push in the back. Referee didn't think so. Loko turns as if to say, where's my free kick? Mohamed Aouida having none of it. Côte d'Ivoire throw. Again, it's Mohamed Arafat. Still wants to take it. Right-sided fullback for Côte d'Ivoire. At the start of the game, in the first 10 or 15 minutes, Congo really strong at winning the ball back inside the Côte d'Ivoire half, but has dropped off in the last 20 or so minutes. Sums it up really, the free kick given for the overzealous challenge as they try to get back to the high press, DR Congo. Côte d'Ivoire have been a little bit too wise to it in the first half hour. The young Elephants by now will be disappointed not to have the lead. They went so close with the free kick. Hubert Yao has tucked the ball into the net at close range, but from an offside position. Mambote has made a couple of good saves. Decision from the referee is Côte d'Ivoire goal kick there. Local running hard to try and force the defenders into one extra touch, one extra move that might have resulted in a DR Congo corner, at least a throw. No such luck on this occasion. Brought down in the defence for DR Congo. This time a couple of passes will hit their marks, so they might win that back. It was loose in the centre and there were 3 blue shirts around it. Can't really afford to be letting those get away. The pass at the first time of asking out towards the left flank, not accurate enough, but the hurried clearance came right back to 3 DR Congo players. Instead it's Côte d'Ivoire who have the free kick. DR Congo not helping themselves out. They need to seize on every opportunity, every little misplaced pass, everything that Côte d'Ivoire give them. Risky challenge going for the high foot there. Ngile back on his feet, quick as a flash. Probably could have predicted that that one wasn't going to end well. Even had he made good contact with the ball, I'm sure the referee would have awarded the free kick in the direction of Côte d'Ivoire, given the foot being up. And we've already seen one beautifully well-struck free kick from a similar position. This time it's a little further out. The pass out towards the right-hand side, and Harafat instead beats it away to safety, but clearly hear the offside call from the sideline. Less than 10 minutes to play at the end of the first half here. Congo holding Côte d'Ivoire to a goalless draw for now. Header on is well won by Loco, but he can't find a teammate. Again, it's Côte d'Ivoire who have the quality to win the 50-50 balls in the centre circle. Congo trying the quick link-up play as they move forwards. Côte d'Ivoire just a little bit better at it in the first half so far. I mentioned their win over Ghana in the final, West African WAFU B qualifying. Burkina Faso by 2-1 in the semi-finals. Suleiman Tuo was on the score sheet. Abdul hitting the back of the net as well for Côte d'Ivoire. It's flicked on, but again, blue shirts just can't really keep combining. They get into Côte d'Ivoire territory, don't get much time on the ball. It's a good turn. Maybe something can open up now. It's a defensive mistake, and the goalkeeper's there to clear up for Côte d'Ivoire. That was important. Adama Diabate had his wits about him. Complete air kick in the middle of the defence. That's exactly the kind of thing that DR Congo can use, but that's a great through ball. Goalkeeper alert at the other end as well. Gumambote says, whatever Diabate can do, do it as well. Kabundi asks a lot of the runner over on the right-hand side. Imbombo. It's enough to win the corner. Something to build on for DR Congo. It's the right kind of pass. If you can't beat the defender to it, at least make the foot race so close that they're forced into putting it behind. That's exactly what's happened here. Leopards have a chance from the set piece. This might be one of their better opportunities to make something happen towards the end of this first half. DR Congo corner, it's floated into the middle. The header on is one. DR Congo can't pick up the second ball though. Well, it's the right kind of tactic. If you can win the first flick on at the near post, it can often lead to something really dangerous further back in the penalty area. It didn't happen that time for DR Congo. Again, it's something to hold on to though. It's a positive for Denis Makenga's team. They've got to make sure that they do. Still get ahead of themselves here. They've been under the cosh for most of this first 45 minutes. Held off the Côte d'Ivoire pressure for now. Staved off the opening goal with fine margins on a couple of occasions. Now they find themselves with a bit more of an attacking foothold. They've got to make sure they don't overcommit and leave room, because Côte d'Ivoire, make no mistake about it, they will fancy their chances of grabbing the go-ahead goal in these last 5 minutes of the first half. That's absolutely sure. Kabundi. Where can they go? Elika dispossessed. He's taken back over the captain's armband. Elika into the middle it goes. The shot is on target from Imbombo. He wants that one back. Didn't quite catch it. Much better this from DR Congo as the first half comes towards a close. He wanted the free kick over on the flank. They're not going to get it. Elika beaten by the drop of the shoulder. Play spread out to the right-hand side for Diabate. Defenders slipped here. There's room for Diabate to strike. And the keeper had to get a solid palm to it. Hugo Mambote coming up with another big stop for DR Congo. He's done himself some harm in the process. Yusuf Diabate cut inside from the right flank. Once Kidiaka slipped, he had so much time there. Yusuf Diabate aimed to fire it towards the far side, but the keeper was equal to it. That was the effort at the other end just before the ball fell kindly for Imbombo in the box. He couldn't make the right connection. DR Congo, they're not caught out here. Mambote has received a bit of treatment. He's going to get back up and start marshalling the DR Congo defence. 2.5 minutes to go until the first 45. It's done and dusted. Côte d'Ivoire corner. It's whipped in towards the front post, and it's a stooping header that sends it back away for another Côte d'Ivoire corner. Well, they've had a sighter. What about this time? Yao in the middle. Yao at the front post now. Keeper comes out to get it, makes the grab. Wants to have a second bite at it. Morty claimed it as his own in the end. The first half it's been for the DR Congo keeper. Remember, he's not the #1 choice for this under-17 DR Congo side. Sumbu started game 1. Morty had to come on after Sumbu's injury. That's a nasty one. I think it was Bengele sliding down as the ball was hammered back towards him. Free kicks gone the way of DR Congo. He was going to ground anyway there. He was fouled initially, lost his footing. Did he hit his head as well? The knee there. It's more shoulder and collarbone than head, luckily for Emre Bengele. Still requires a fair bit of attention over on the right flank, and that means as we enter the 45th minute of the first half, we are likely to get a bit of stoppage time added on here. We haven't had too many stoppages. Enough now with this included that I'd imagine there'll be at least 3 or 4 minutes to add on for referee Mohamed Rafik Awina. Not much football played since minute 43. Free kick, DR Congo. It's lofted long from the right-hand side. Keeper's out to get it, gets a touch on it, but the goal's open at the moment. If DR Congo can do something about it, the connection just not there. 4 added minutes. Look at the way that Côte d'Ivoire can chase down that long ball. There looked to be nothing in it for them. They still almost made life difficult for the DR Congo defenders. DR Congo will get another free kick right in the same position. They just had one. And again it goes, and the keeper's lost it. And it's a quick recovery from Adama Diabate. Might have had a whistle coming in his direction had the ball fallen to a DR Congo player. He wasn't taking any chances. Trying to win it back just on the edge of the box for DR Congo. They need something like that to fall their way. Côte d'Ivoire have definitely had the better chances in the first half, but DR Congo have shown their strengths again from time to time, and they've finished the first 45. Arguably as the better team. Certainly not gone all the way of Côte d'Ivoire. They've had longer spells of dominance, that's fair to say. Scoreline still level though. So with 90 seconds into stoppage time at the end of the first 45. It's left for Makela. TT moves further on down the flank. He wasn't ready for that though, just wrong-footed himself with number 11. Congo will pick it up in the centre though. It's whipped out to the right-hand side by Gamba. Just got a good contact on it, hit the sweet spot really on his laces. It ballooned away for a throw-in. Halfway through the 4 added minutes. Defensive header. It's lost by Kabundi. D'Ivoire can't turn it into anything. The ball being given away. It's changing hands quickly in the midfield at the moment as both sides look to give themselves an advantage before half-time. At this point, it would be cruel on either team to fall behind just before the break. That pass is set up really nicely for Diabate. It's a gift for Côte d'Ivoire, but they can't do anything with it. The switching of play there from DR Congo from right to left almost backfired spectacularly. The ball across almost worked out like a through ball for Youssouf Diabate. They've got to maintain their composure, DR Congo. They can't afford mistakes like that. If they do it too many times, Côte d'Ivoire will punish them. Titi goes for goal from distance. Second time today that he's tried his luck. He's getting a bit of a talking to this time. Titi now has fired well wide to the left and right of the Côte d'Ivoire goal. His teammates pointing out that there were better options available. Makela stands up the cross, but it's headed away comfortably. Elika thought that the loose ball was going the way of his teammates, but Côte d'Ivoire picked it up instead. Good ball down the right flank. To chase maybe. Goalkeeper's out there to clear up again. Not afraid of getting outside of his area. Hugo Mambote, that's for sure. With just 10 seconds remaining of the 4 additional minutes. Hugo Mambote clearly happy to let time elapse and see this out till half-time. They conceded late in game 1. They've made sure they've avoided the same fate in game 2. DR Congo hold on until half-time against Côte d'Ivoire with the game at 0-0. Goalless first 45 minutes plus 4 additional. Hugo Mambote, the DR Congo goalkeeper, with a couple of tremendous stops in the first half. Turned one over from Hubert Yao just after the 10-minute mark. That may be the closest that Côte d'Ivoire came. A free kick as well from well out that almost flew into the DR Congo net to give them the lead. But the deadlock has not been broken in the first 45 minutes. It's DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0 at half-time in the Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON. Join us again soon for the second 45 minutes from Rabat.
Ouais, donc. Ouais, donc.
مرة
والله غير كواري تما اقسم بالله
الله يرحم لك وين
شوف
بروجو
والله حتى كيجيو كواري
ما كاينش
ولا حتى طفلت اجي خرج صافي لا ويلي تمتمتم
لا
وخفوره هذه
المهم بروجو
والله اكلت والله يزيد خاص
DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0, the score as the teams prepare to kick off for the second half. It's match day 2 in Group B. Côte d'Ivoire won their opener by 2-0, of course. DR Congo defeated by Uganda by a 3-0 scoreline. And the Young Leopards have been strong in the first 45 minutes. They've been resilient. Have they got what it takes to bring this home and maybe find a little bit more in terms of an attacking foothold in the second 45 minutes. They had their spells, especially towards the end of the first 45 there, DR Congo. Definitely some positives to take away for Denis Makenga from that first 45 minutes. Côte d'Ivoire, though, with the better of the opportunities. They have tested goalkeeper Hugo Mambote on more occasions than Adama Diabate, the Côte d'Ivoire keeper, has been called into action, that's for sure. Hubert Yao on a couple of occasions could have given Côte d'Ivoire the lead. But at the moment, the deadlock is yet to be broken as Côte d'Ivoire get ready to get the ball rolling for the second half. Given results elsewhere today, a win for Côte d'Ivoire would send them through to the quarterfinals. It would secure them a place at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup as well. There's a big prize on offer for Basiliki Diabate's team. Can they get out there and claim it in this second half? Will they become stronger as the match wears on? Will DR Congo fade as they did to some extent in game one? Referees, the officials, just making sure that the netting in the goal mouth behind Adama Diabate is in good condition. We don't want any ghost goals. We don't want anything sneaking in behind the post that counts as a goal. It does look to be in place, but we'll wait for the thumbs up from referee Mohamed Rafik Awina. The two teams just keeping themselves warmed up, ready to go. Five shots to four, the first half finished in favour of Côte d'Ivoire. Their shots by far the more dangerous. 4 on target to just 1 on target from DR Congo, and that was from Mbombo. He didn't really catch the shot, and it bounced harmlessly towards Adama Diabate. Titi fired a couple of efforts well off target for DR Congo. Côte d'Ivoire certainly looking the more dangerous team in and around the opposing penalty area. They've got nothing to show for it for now. We're still waiting here. Problem yet to be resolved. I wonder if something happened in the first half, or if Adama Diabate has spotted something as he's headed to the goal down the other end. Still made to wait. Referee's just going to try and tie this up with tape and make sure that we're okay to get going with the second half. It's an unusual stoppage. Repairs needed to the net. The teams have got the spare balls out. Keep moving themselves around, keeping themselves ready and fresh. Going back into the warm-up phase. Well, after the 3-0 defeat against Uganda, how DR Congo would love to get a point here. Well, many would have predicted it at the start of match day 2. Again, they have had their moments. They've not really been able to carve out too many big chances. Côte d'Ivoire can't afford to relax in the second half. So it looks like we will get the go-ahead from referee Mohamed Rafik Awina. And Côte d'Ivoire will be able to start us off for the second half very soon. Trey back down near the centre circle, just waiting before he gives it the all clear. Still not sorted yet. Linesman making sure with the help of some other staff that this will be okay to continue. The referee's left them to it as he continues his warm-up phase. It's unusual to be kept waiting like this. 3 minutes now, the delay has gone on. It won't add any extra time, of course, because the timer hasn't been restarted for the second half. Now, with a short delay, we're just about ready to go. Fingers crossed, and the second half kicks off eventually. Côte d'Ivoire in orange. The young elephants on the ball against the young leopards in the light blue. It's goalless at the beginning of the second half. What difference have the team talks made from Denis Makenga, Basteriki Diabate? Play will be stopped just 20 seconds after it started. Ivory Coast with a man down. He's back on his feet. Côte d'Ivoire have the ball rolling again. Well, that's given away on the ricochet. Côte d'Ivoire will try and take advantage of the loose build-up play from DR Congo. Eventually they're stopped. Ball's back with the team in blue. How quickly can they move forward? Go for the long ball, and it really played to the strengths of Côte d'Ivoire there. Looked as though DR Congo could have kept it down on the turf and maybe moved it down the flank as the forwards made their runs left, right and centre. Instead, they knocked it back and played the safe option, if you will. Hold the ball in midfield and loft a pass forward, but it's got to be accurate if you're going to play like that. It has to be inch perfect. Côte d'Ivoire with plenty of players who are good in the air. Control that time, just takes the ball up rather than down to the turf. DR Congo can get it back, but how long can they keep it for? Not long is the answer. Côte d'Ivoire ball. Nice movement down the left-hand side. The defender's over there to cover, and it's kept in play as well by Emery Bengele. Tantu sent forward for Loco to chase. Goalkeeper has to come out, stick it into Rosette. Adama Diabate. Throw in taken quickly by Serifin and Tantu. Fair challenge. Referee Oina. DR Congo would love a set-piece situation that far downfield. Bombo, who's over there, keeping the pressure on. Tantu giving chase. Côte d'Ivoire circle it around. Get away with Mori Doumbia down the left-hand side. Guy, good cross into the middle. The goalkeeper's missed it. It's free at the back post and the goal is open. And Côte d'Ivoire finally hit the front. Just as they did in game one, they score early in the second half. And the young elephants have the lead. Hugo Mambote missed the cross from the left-hand side. There was a collision in the middle, which I'm sure will be looked at in the aftermath of this. Côte d'Ivoire kept their composure. The ball was sent back in by Youssouf Diabate. Simple stuff, but well worked down the left-hand side. There's the clash between keeper and striker. Does Hubert Yao foul the goalkeeper? Was it a 50-50? Mambote was not getting to the ball. Staying down here. This will be checked, I would imagine. Congo will request the referee checks it out with video support. John Elika, the captain, moving away to talk to the referee. We'll go over to the monitor to have a better look at this. To be a 50-50 challenge. I'm not sure from the first glance that Hubert Yao did anything wrong up against Hugo Mambote. First things first. Is there an offside down the left-hand side? Cross came in. There's the collision. Both moving out towards each other. Yao going for the ball. Mambote going for the punch. Is he prevented from getting a glove on the ball by the challenge of Hubert Yao? Yao doesn't touch it. So Yao goes in without winning the ball. DR Congo still have a chance here of holding this at 0-0. I don't want to assume for the referee this one could go either way. So what's the decision from Mohamed Rafik Awina? We don't get to hear what he says, but we'll see the reaction.
Oh!
It's going to be chalked off. Côte d'Ivoire were ready for the restart from the centre. Instead, it'll be a restart from the back for DR Congo. The decision, foul against goalkeeper Hugo Mambote. Big call from Mohamed Rafik Awina. The Algerian referee has chalked off Côte d'Ivoire's opener. He scored early in the second half against Cameroon. They thought they'd scored early in the second half against DR Congo. They still might, you know. But for now, it's back to 0-0. Ball up to the edge of the box. Nothing doing for DR Congo. It's a good challenge to win it back, but Côte d'Ivoire take over again quickly. How much extra motivation does that give them? The celebration had a minute or so of feeling like they'd hit the front. Wasn't to be. Header flicked on. It's nicely worked, but again, Congo can't hold on to it. DR Congo in trouble when they get into the Côte d'Ivoire half. Côte d'Ivoire back on the front foot. It's blocked. Might bounce out for the corner. Goalkeeper's come all the way over. It's reckless from Mambote. We saw in the first half that he's far from shy in terms of getting out of the area. It might have just been better to leave that one be. Goalkeeper's come barreling across there and just clattered into the back. Suleiman. Would have been a corner had he left it. Côte d'Ivoire have a free kick. About 10 yards in from the corner. Do they have a training ground routine up their sleeves here, the young elephants? Players like Koulibaly lurking on the edge of the box. Doumbia waiting for it maybe to come his way as well. Look how much space Abdelrazak Koulibaly has got on the edge of the DR Congo penalty area. What's the option from here? What are you doing if you're Côte d'Ivoire in this situation? Looks as though they've opted against the short ball. They're going to get something into the mixer. Get it into the middle. It's clipped over the top. Goalkeeper can swing on the crossbar. No worries at all for DR Congo. Just let that go. It's not the best delivery from Suleiman. Hugo Mambote probably still full of adrenaline after the rush of that let-off. It's clattered by Hubert Yao. Youssouf Diabate's opening goal has been chalked off for Côte d'Ivoire. Pretty 50-50. It is a let-off for DR Congo and Mambote, though. I don't think he was getting to the ball. Luckily for DR Congo, Yao flatted into the keeper. Diabate has found another ball and he'll look to get on with this a little bit quicker. Bombo giving chase. Trying to keep the pressure on and prevent Côte d'Ivoire from just passing it around the defence at their will. And it's in DR Congo the throw-in, which they've taken quickly in Bombo. Like a Marseille roulette turn. Didn't get past the challenge. Again, the pass off target at the back for Côte d'Ivoire, and again, DR Congo pick up the throw for their troubles. DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0, 10 minutes into the second half. We've not played 10 full minutes of football. The video support system called into action. It took a couple of minutes for Diabate's opener, as it were, to be ruled out. In the end, there has been no opener. The deadlock still not broken in Rabat. Still DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0. Who are you backing to get over the line in this one? Will Côte d'Ivoire find the winning goal that would take them to the quarterfinals and take them to the Under-17 FIFA World Cup? Can DR Congo bring their campaign, their debut campaign, to life with the first goal in the second half of game 2? Makela gets it into the middle. It's headed on, and the goalkeeper has to pluck it out of the air. Diabate with his first big save of the night. Mufwan Kolo with the secondary header, and he so nearly steered that into the far corner. DR Congo's best and biggest chance. Côte d'Ivoire work it down the left again. Important to cut the ball out on the edge of the box. Congo do want those square balls coming across into the danger zone. It comes to the captain, Zoko. Good turn from Bazongo. Good ball from Bazongo as well. Shooting chance from the right-hand side. It's lifted up and over. And it was Hubert Yao who wanted it in the D. Chances at both ends. That was the effort. Serafin Mufrankolo Ntantu knew what he wanted to do when he got underneath it. Tried to give it enough power to lift it over the dive of Diabate. And the keeper reacted in time. Plucked the ball out of the air. Now, Multimandia is down on the ground. Thinking back to game 1, Sumbu withdrawn from the DR Congo goal with an injury. Would be pretty close to a disaster for Denis Makenga. In the goalkeeping sense, at least, if he had to replace his second goalkeeper as well. Local shaking his head. He's been industrious for DR Congo, certainly in the first game, even more so, but not a lot has fallen his way tonight. So Mambote okay to continue. Just giving his side time out as well there. Free kicks on the way of Côte d'Ivoire. The loose ball was heading towards Mufwankolo Ntantu. Bombo still giving chase. Moko waiting for somebody to come his way up front as Côte d'Ivoire knocking around the defence again. It's hit its initial target. control wasn't the best, and it was nearly given back to DR Congo, but Côte d'Ivoire make it up to the halfway line. Pass inaccurate down the left flank, and it drifts out for the throw. What they thought was the opening goal, Côte d'Ivoire did come down that left flank. Cross all the way over the area for Diabate on the right-hand side before he stuck it in the corner of the empty net. Ruled out, of course, for the foul. Hugo Mambote, the DR Congo keeper. It's a good through ball. Into the box they go. This, the clearest chance for Côte d'Ivoire, and it's wide. Woo! What a let-off on the hour mark. Youssouf Diabate misses the target. And Chance Bazongo has to just tell him to get his head back in the game. A gilt-edged opportunity for Côte d'Ivoire. They've spurned the chance. The man who kept a cool head when the ball came his way in the box a couple of minutes ago. He hit the target on that occasion, and not this time. Not when it would have counted. An hour gone. DR Congo are still level in this game. You feel that there's more to come. There's drama lurking around the corner somewhere here in Rabat. DR Congo have got dangerous players of their own. They're good enough to mean that if Côte d'Ivoire give them an opportunity, they might well be able to take it. Dictating the tempo. The young elephants once again, though. There's a tangle of legs there. Which way the free kick is going is up to referee Mohamed Rafiq Awine. He could have given that in either direction, really, but it's not Titi's way. DR Congo free kick. It's right on the edge of the centre circle. Can they get it up into the box, and can they keep it if they do get it there? That's the big question. Engele waiting on the right. It goes long to the middle instead. It's headed away, but not decisively, and it's a really loose touch on the edge of the box. The DR Congo might have a chance to bring that under control, find the pass or the shot. Instead, it's just knocked ahead off the knee, and any chance evaporated in the blink of an eye. Killer's throw. Physical battle for the ball. DR Congo come out with it. It's launched up into the air towards the edge of the box. Knocked down, initially won by Côte d'Ivoire. The loose ball goes back to DR Congo, but it's a loose pass across the middle that gives it back to the young elephants. Maybe they can break here down the right-hand side. It's a thumping challenge. Mohamed Agafat has been taken out there. The ball was played first. It's a painful one for Agafat to digest, but it was cleanly won, just about. Ronald Makela absolutely himself into the challenge. All across the middle. It's touched away in the centre by the DR Congo defence, but can't keep it, and it's a great turn. Normandie headed away just inside the area. Zoko wins the next header. Mori Doumbia keeps possession for Côte d'Ivoire. Zoko, the captain, sends it across to Alex Bamba. Centre-back pairing haven't let a lot get past them tonight. They didn't let anything get past them against Cameroon. He's just going to track over towards where Ortega Kabundi is and make sure that everything's okay. Video support monitor is over in that direction. I thought for a second he was going to look at something, and maybe he will look at this, you know. Doumbia, that's a risky challenge, and the studs are up, high up the shin pad of Ortega Kabundi. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee goes to the monitor here. That was a studs-up challenge. It was dangerous. Kabundi's getting on with it, and the referee is not going to check the monitor. It's not my call to make the decisions, but if I was in the DR Congo camp and I saw that back, I would want that looked at. I'm not sure the referee knows just how high the studs were. DR Congo driving forward. Up to the right-hand side they go with Imbombo. Can he get through the gap? He can't. Prevent Côte d'Ivoire from getting it away, but Côte d'Ivoire ball once again. 20 minutes played in the second half. That crossed the line to go out. So it has gone. It suggested it did. DR Congo throw. They are holding on a bit in defence, DR Congo. It's not all one-way traffic here today. Bengele's throw. Header one in the box. It's not clear yet. That's going to be a Côte d'Ivoire free kick on the edge of the area. Turn from 2-0. Got the job done initially, but DR Congo have it back. John Elika was waiting for an overlapping run down the right from a teammate there. Tantu just got his wires crossed with where Elika was going. Still DR Congo ball. Foul. John Elika was taken out. Noko at this point just desperately hoping something will come his way. It's miscontrolled, but it's not brilliantly brought under control either by Gamba. It's launched up into the box. DR Congo pressure, can they win this back? Key position, not this time. Nomangui tackled well. DR Congo growing in confidence here. They've got to be alert to the danger in the other direction at all times. Côte d'Ivoire, we know they have the quality. Just waiting for the chance to fall their way. DR Congo have clung on a couple of times. A bit of luck on their side. Côte d'Ivoire will look to continue, get back on the front foot. It's a good challenge to get the ball away from the corner of the box. DR Congo getting a little bit better at winning those second balls again. Something that happened in the first half as well. There was a long time where Côte d'Ivoire, the team controlling the tempo, winning all the loose balls, applying the pressure slowly as they move towards the DR Congo penalty area. But at the end of the first 45 minutes, DR Congo seemed to find a new way to play a little bit, made a difference in the pattern of play. They've done something similar in this second half now. They look more dangerous, they look capable of getting the ball and maybe making something happen further downfield. Can they win it back cleanly there? Not this time. Côte d'Ivoire get it away. Now there might be room in behind. They'll slip the pass through. It's cleared initially. There's a secondary chance for the Côte d'Ivoire. It's not dead yet. It's across the middle. And it's sent away to the edge of the box. Still a follow-up chance. Tuo lays it off for Guy. It's deflected up. Keeper's got to come and claim it. And he's let it go. And it's saved off the line. Ngamba gets across. DR Congo living dangerously once again. But Côte d'Ivoire just cannot find the opener. Extraordinary stuff. Onside when it was played out towards Nomangui. Attack just kept yielding chances. Guy got it back. The keeper felt the need to come and get it and went past the ball. Brilliantly alert defending though from Ngamba. Rescued it on the line for DR Congo. Still they hold on at 0-0. Thrilling stuff in the Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON. It may be goalless, but you can't say we haven't had action and excitement. Should Côte d'Ivoire have had a red card moments ago for the challenge by Mori Doumbia on Ortega Kabundi? There's a big question mark over that one for me. The referee wasn't able to go and look at it on the monitor. Normandy scored in the first game. Flips it out to the left flank. It's another solid challenge from Ngamba. Who else? Doumbia. 70 minutes gone, 20 to play. Zoko forced back to Adama Diabate. To make one really decent stop, Diabate. So confident, the Côte d'Ivoire defenders on the ball. It's a little bit different at the back for DR Congo. They are trying to pass it out. I feel that the Côte d'Ivoire defenders just a little bit more comfortable in possession. Hassan Koulibaly. Down the middle it goes. Referee has to dart out of the way. Koulibaly has it back. Good turn. Now there's room to drive forward for Côte d'Ivoire. 2-0 over the top. He hammers the turf in frustration. Another chance goes begging for Côte d'Ivoire. Ngamba getting across again. No surprises there. He's the man for the last-ditch challenge, that's for sure. Showed it right from the off against Uganda in game one, actually. Ngamba and Kidiaka, both with some really important interventions. That's been the same tonight. Diabate looks to his bench for the first time this evening. Looks like Tiazon, number 18, will come on. Elohim Torres Tiazon. Normandy, goal scorer in game one. It's been a live wire for sure tonight as well. Time starting to run out. It's the right moment for fresh legs. Masagaki Diabate thinks, at least. Ngamba goes off after treatment. Young Leopards will certainly be hoping that Ngamba gets straight back on the field. They don't want to defend this without him. Goalkeeper flaps at it just a little. And Morte, the first one to react. Pounced on the loose ball, luckily for DR Congo. To play it goes. Côte d'Ivoire throw. It's not a traditional throw-in technique. I think the ball just slipped out of the hands there, and now instead of a Côte d'Ivoire throw, it's a DR Congo throw. It's our way to change hands in terms of possession. Can DR Congo do something with this? That's now the question. Substitution will delay the throw-in. Looks like it's the end of the day for Ortega Kabundi, who started the day as captain for DR Congo. Janelika has since come on and taken the captain's armband from him. Rodi Bukaz, who came on in the first game, has now made his way on in the second game.
There you go.
Booted into the box. It'll come straight through for goalkeeper Diabate. Well, it's been a danger man for Côte d'Ivoire. Good link-up play, intricate combinations. The through ball this time, not accurate enough for Côte d'Ivoire. It's not been a problem all night long, but on that occasion, it's cost them the chance to get down and test the DR Congo defence. Instead, the ball's travelling in the other direction. Young Leopards lead it left. They've got themselves into a good bit of space there. Lucas gets the first touch. This is coming on. And that's a really good drop of the shoulder. The ball crossed the line for a throw-in, but surely there should have been a DR Congo free kick there. Players off the pitch. The referee allows things to continue. DR Congo temporarily down to 10 men. That slips away down the left flank. He switched sides. He was surely fouled there, but he's continued to get the ball across. Square ball cut out in the centre. Throw in for Côte d'Ivoire. Now the referee will go over to have a look. So players restarted. Titi back to his feet for DR Congo. They've won the ball back. Pressure on here. Lots of orange shirts waiting to win this back, and they have won it back. Agafat clips it towards the back post. Keepers behind it. No danger for Hugo Mambote. What do you do now in DR Congo's position? Do they take risks? Try and snatch an unlikely winner on paper? Do they try and shore things up? Hold out for what would be an impressive first ever point for DR Congo at the Under-17 AFCON. Côte d'Ivoire still very much going for the winner. Bazongo. Young Elephants on top in the second half. The ball across the middle should be cut out by the keeper. Got a knock on the head there. It was a little bit unnecessary. The shin of Suleiman Tuo is knocked into the head of the keeper. It's going to be a painful one. I think if you're Côte d'Ivoire, you're going to know by this point that Hugo Mambote is going to make something of it. Kill off a little bit of time. At the end of the day, Serafin Fankolo Tantu, he's come closer than anybody to giving DR Congo a goal in the game. His header almost looped over the dive of Adama Diabate. Keeper in the end able to get back and make the grab. Good positioning from the Côte d'Ivoire shot stopper. That was the best chance that DR Congo have created, and it came in this second half. The ball was swung into the area from the left-hand side. The initial header came from a defender. Fankolo was running in, nearly planted the header into the far corner. Not to be. Justin Kiluba on in his place now. It's the second game in succession where Justin Kiluba has come on as well. Well, they can get it across. The clearance leaves the ball dead in the box. Keeper's got to get down to that. Mambote slide out and make the grab just in time. Always dangerous when attempted clearance just sees the ball stop dead in the box. Somehow you always feel that the attacking team are then likely to get on the end of it. This time it worked out okay for DR Congo, and now they're down in the other corner. They've got themselves a throw-in for their troubles. Well, they have scored once today, Côte d'Ivoire. Youssef Diabate hitting the back of the net, but it did not count. It was ruled out for a foul on the goalkeeper in the build-up. So with just over 10 minutes to play, so now it remains DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0, DR Congo corner. Is this their chance? It's low towards the front post. It's not a great delivery. Might still work out for them. Another chance to get something into the box. Possession lost. It's turned over by Côte d'Ivoire. It's out for the throw. That really wasn't the corner that DR Congo were looking for. It was a tired delivery into the box. The ball played with heavy legs towards the front post. That's better. Was there a push in the back there? The referee says there was. Now another chance to deliver something from the left flank. Hopefully a better effort than the corner that we just saw from DR Congo. Ronald Makela looking likely to take it.
Position. Position. Okay. Position.
Slowly ticking away. If DR Congo can grab a goal now, they'll have an incredible chance. Good ball into the box. It's underneath the goalkeeper. Diabate gets hold of it in any case and gets the free kick for his troubles. Congo trying to apply the pressure and win it back again here. Win themselves a throw. It has worked for them from time to time. They've picked the right moments in this second half. When to press high, when to try and put the Côte d'Ivoire defenders under a bit of pressure. It's forced them into some hurried clearances. It's earned them at least 2 or 3 throw-ins in good positions. Something more to record. An incredible result here today, though. Bengele's throw, easy header away in the end. No blue shirts around it. Loose ball sticks with Côte d'Ivoire as well. It's chipped downfield. Diabate, was he onside? Keeper gets there first. Flag is up to DR Congo's rescue in any case. It's going to be their ball instead of a Côte d'Ivoire throw. It's going to be another change here. We're inside the last 10 minutes of the game. That was the reason the flag was eventually sent up. So Hubert Yao, focal point of most of Côte d'Ivoire's attacks, certainly in the first half. He's withdrawn for the final stages. Hassan Kone comes on. Congo trying to make something happen in the other penalty area. Congo throw. Lau is the other player to come on for Côte d'Ivoire. Header away. It's not a particularly convincing one. This time it's further away from the box. Côte d'Ivoire competing for it and winning it. The ball's bounced down the left-hand side. Kone. Bengele stayed down. Slow to get back to his feet at least. Just a tread on the heel there. As he went to challenge Hassan Kone. Fresh legs of Cornet. His first appearance at this U17 AFCON. He's ready to make life difficult for the DR Congo defence for the final few minutes. He's already tested Benguele. He's hobbling off here, Benguele. He's not too good. Will the spray and the magic sponge be enough? He's actually still sitting on the turf. He's not crossed the line. Benguele. So the referee can't allow play to continue. Say to the referee he's ready to come straight back on, but he'll have to wait his turn now. DR Congo temporarily down to 10. We're into the last 5 minutes of normal time. Still goalless in Rabat. No way through for Côte d'Ivoire yet. The prize waiting for them is qualification and a ticket to the FIFA Under-17 World Cup if they can get the winner here. If not, DR Congo's campaign comes back to life as well with the point, or maybe more. Long ball forward again, the Côte d'Ivoire defenders dominant aerially. They've really not lost out on much that's been sent forward high by DR Congo today. Côte d'Ivoire defenders really impressive in the aerial battle. Razak Koulibaly fouled on that occasion. Now the space down the right-hand side. Or was there a foul there? The referee says there was. Penalty given in the 87th minute. Surely it'll be checked, but Makela concedes the foul, and the referee pointed to the spot immediately. Up against his counterpart, 7v7, Songi Glau, who's just come on, has earned his side a huge chance to make the breakthrough. He certainly makes the most of the challenge there, Songi Glau. He's already up in the air before the contact comes in from Makela. Glau, opportunistic, poked the ball past Ronel Makela, the fullback, waited for the challenge to come in. Congo are saying go to the screen. The referee is waiting for the official challenge to be used. So what happens here then? Either the referee goes to take a look at the monitor, Côte d'Ivoire have a penalty, and with it, a massive chance to grab the win here tonight. Hassan Koné holds onto the ball. He'll drop it off for his teammate. It looks like Mohamed Harafat is ready to take this. So, DR Congo have brought in the assistance of the video support. Referee Mohamed Rafik Awina will go over to the screen. Well, it was soft, I'll say that. Songi Glau, he knew what he was doing. He took the ball past Makela cleverly, hoped that there would be a bit of a rash challenge. Makela didn't really commit to the challenge. Is there a handball here? That's what they were calling for earlier. Yes, there is. They're not going to look at the penalty challenge, and I'm not sure they're going to have to. That does appear to hit the hand. I've got to say, credit to the DR Congo players who turned and looked to the dugout straight away and said that was a handball. They were pointing to the forearm. They're quick thinking there to alert the bench. It might have just bailed the team out from this penalty. Well, that angle doesn't help too much, but you do see the right hand knocked backwards there by the contact with the ball. You can't say it conclusively, but this angle seems to say enough, to be honest. It wasn't spotted at the time. The way the ball moves there, it's not consistent with a hit on the thigh. It's come off the right hand. I think Songi Glau, when he went down for the penalty, that phase of play is going to be rendered academic. The referee will check the foul as well, which presumably means that he's not too worried about the handball, which might be a moment of concern for DR Congo. There's not a lot of contact there. Makela's left foot is already planted on the turf. Glau goes flying over him. What's the result here? Wait for the reaction. 8 additional minutes. It looks as though it's going to be a penalty still. Well, it is clumsy from Makela. Perhaps the rub of the green has gone the way of Côte d'Ivoire there. It did look to be a handball in the build-up. I'm not sure what the referee's made of it. But once he moved past that scene, it looked to be conclusive on the video that it had hit the hand of Songi Glau. Add to that Makela's challenge, it wasn't great. He had the left leg planted. Glau was already looking to go over. We've seen those ones given both ways. It was clumsy from the DR Congo number 7. It's given Côte d'Ivoire this penalty. Mohamed Arafat from the spot. We're already a minute into stoppage time at the end of the 90. Is there to be late heartbreak for DR Congo? Arafat from the spot, it's into the corner, and Côte d'Ivoire finally have the lead. Mohamed Arafat makes no mistake with the spot kick, and Côte d'Ivoire are within touching distance of the knockout stages. I said there was late drama brewing in this match day 2 encounter, and so it has proven. Côte d'Ivoire hit the front at the beginning of 8 added minutes. We might get more at the end of the 8 as well, you know. There's at least an extra minute in there by the time the penalty was taken. One of the Côte d'Ivoire players has talked himself into the book. It's Elonim Tiazon. Can DR Congo muster any kind of response now? That goal will feel like a hammer blow to Dennis Makenga's side. They held on through thick and thin for 90 minutes long. In the end, Makela's challenge has given Côte d'Ivoire the penalty. They've taken their chance to move in front in the game, late in the game. DR Congo free kick. Did cause danger from a similar situation earlier. The header from Serafin Mouakolo came from a free kick from just this kind of position. Free kick lofted into the middle. There were only blue shirts underneath it. Diabate makes the grab with a bit of relief, I'm sure, for Côte d'Ivoire. They've defended really well aerially tonight, but that wasn't their best bit of defensive play. The aerial prowess certainly not on show there from the young elephants, but they got away with it. Arafat, the goal scorer, is going to go direct. Much like Titi tried in the first half for DR Congo. The effort from Arafat, way off target. as it stands halfway through the 8 added minutes. Côte d'Ivoire lead the group with 6 points, yet to concede a goal. Cameroon and Uganda would have 3 each, and DR Congo pointless at the bottom of the table. Their chances of going through would be mathematical, theoretical. Third place perhaps still within reach. Anything's still possible, of course, but they can't come out on top of the head-to-head against Uganda. They can't catch the points tally of Côte d'Ivoire if it ends this way. It would be a top 3 finish at best for DR Congo. They can feel a bit hard done by here. They don't have the same quality as Côte d'Ivoire, I think it's fair to say. Boy, have they battled hard. Diabate just briefly leaves the field of play. He's just getting his shoulder checked out. Côte d'Ivoire this time, down to 10 men for a moment at least. Mingele tries to lift something towards the edge of the area. Something fall the way of the blue shirts before the end. Full time looming now. We're just a couple of minutes away. And Côte d'Ivoire know that they're close. Free kick Côte d'Ivoire. Diabate gets play restarted into the 97th minute of play. Côte d'Ivoire so close now. Blasted away. The DR Congo throw in after that. Time running out for DR Congo. It's clear downfield, but they will get the ball back. It's launched out to the left-hand side. Passes like that just haven't been the right answer tonight for DR Congo. Too often the Côte d'Ivoire defenders have been able to comfortably win the ball. They can track it in the air. They can get there first. It's never really opened anything up for the young Leopards. So Mori Doumbia is withdrawn. I reckon he was a little lucky to stay on the field earlier on for a hefty challenge on Kabundi. Wasn't checked by the monitor. He's withdrawn. Youssef Diabate withdrawn as well. Anything to run down a few seconds. Table. First player to come on. Next player to enter the fray. We're already at the end of the 8 additional minutes. There may be time to add on for the stoppage, for the penalty, but there won't be much. Any moment now, referee Mohamed Rafik Aouida could blow his whistle. DR Congo will get an extra chance from the throw-in at least. They've got the ball back. That's something. Up to the edge of the box. It's bouncing awkwardly. Is there somebody in blue underneath it? There is. Loco just couldn't squeeze it in. And there's the final whistle. Côte d'Ivoire have done it. Heartbreak for DR Congo, who conceded late on from the penalty spot. But it's the young elephants who go through. 2 wins from 2. They held their nerve and they edged out the young leopards right at the death. Mohamed Harafat Diabate with the penalty in stoppage time. The substitution that changed the game, Songi Glau being brought on. He was brought down by Ronald Makela. some controversy about the challenge at the end. The referee went to the monitor. There appeared to be contact with the hand in the build-up. Makela's challenge wasn't decisively a foul. The referee didn't see enough to overturn the initial decision, and Côte d'Ivoire had the spot kick. And Mohamed Arafat converted from the spot to send Côte d'Ivoire through to the quarterfinals and through to the FIFA Under-17 World Cup as well. Job done in the group stages, at least, for Bassiriki Diabate and his Côte d'Ivoire side. They have left it all out there on the pitch today, and DR Congo forced them to do it. They matched them all the way. Côte d'Ivoire with the better technical quality. The DR Congo battled so hard and so bravely, and so nearly came away with a point in the end. It's finished in Group B. DR Congo 0, Côte d'Ivoire 1. It wasn't full of goals, but it was full of excitement and action. And it's Côte d'Ivoire who came out on top. We'll try and get a word with the player of the match. It may well be Mohamed Arafat, having scored the only goal of the game. Feel free to let us know in the comments who you think should be getting the player of the match. Try and have a word with him very shortly. Have a look at the stats before we see the highlights of today's contest. Got a feel for DR Congo. They played their hearts out today, the young Leopards. It's their tournament debut, of course. Just their second game at continental under-17 level. They fell short against Uganda, and they came so close to grabbing something against Côte d'Ivoire. In the end, it was not to be. They'll have to play now against Cameroon and hope for a third-place spot. Man of the match, Youssouf Diabate. Get a word with the number 6. He's all smiles. Thumbs up for Diabate. He had a goal ruled out in the second half. It won't matter to him in the end too much, because Côte d'Ivoire found a way through. They found a way to win.
Alors, bonsoir Youssef.
Bonsoir.
Félicitations pour votre match. Quel était votre ressenti et quelle était la clé?
La clé est que
Félicitations pour cette énorme performance. Quelle était votre clé et quel est votre ressenti?
et le clé du match, la clé du match est que avant que nous allons venir ici, nous avons causé entre nous, moi et mes coéquipiers, et c'était de gagner ce match et se qualifier pour la Coupe du Monde. Et je tiens à remercier mes coéquipiers et le staff. Merci. Ouais. Merci.
That was Youssouf Diabate, player of the match on match day 2. His Côte d'Ivoire side have made it 6 points from the opening 2 games. It will be enough given the head-to-head rule. Cameroon can't overtake them, even if they win their last game against DR Congo. Nobody can force Côte d'Ivoire outside of the top 2 spots in Group B for DR Congo. They can't.
Ensure that Brazil
Je m'appelle Adam, je viens de Télévis Football.
Je suis fière d'être la première internationale en football. Je suis fière d'être la première internationale.
Bon après-midi, chers amis internautes. Ici, Majela Miguel Bok de la Jwel Team. Je suis en direct du stade militaire de Bangkok qui se remplit progressivement avec les supporters.